Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu landed in Budapest Thursday for an official 4-day visit to Hungary. It's Netanyahu's first visit to Europe since the International Criminal Court, the ICC, issued an arrest warrant in November 2024 for war crimes in Gaza. Immediately after that decision, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban extended an invitation to Netanyahu and criticized the ICC's move as shameful and absurd. Shortly after Netanyahu's arrival today, Hungary announced it's pulling out from the ICC.
You've just taken a bold and principled position on the ICC, and I thank you, Victor. This is not only important for us, it's important for all democracies.
Before his departure, Netanyahu declared Israel has switched gears in its fight against Hamas.
We are now dividing the strip and increasing the pressure step by step so that they will give us our hostages. And as long as they do not give them to us, the pressure will increase until they do. We're determined to achieve the objectives of the war, and we're acting relentlessly and with a clear line and a clear mission. And with God's help and that of our heroic soldiers, we will also achieve them.
The IDF is closing in on controlling 30% of Gaza, and Israel is moving to create large buffer zones separating the two. Israel's defense minister now says Israeli troops are out to, quote, capture extensive territory that will be added to the state of Israel's security areas. Netanyahu believes this is the best way to free the remaining hostages since Hamas has rejected yet another ceasefire proposal from Israel. The Israeli deal would see 11 hostages freed, but Hamas is only offering 4. On another diplomatic front, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee is one step closer to becoming America's ambassador to Israel. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee voted Wednesday to advance his nomination to the full Senate for a confirmation vote. Hamas has released a corrected list of Gazans killed in the war, which shows that 72% of the fatalities are men between the ages of 13 and 55, a category that aligns with Hamas combatants. Fact checkers have for months been saying Hamas's estimates of Gazans killed in the war are inflated, and its claims that 70% of the casualties are women and children is false. Israel is continuing its aggressive new policy to strike Hamas with growing force until the terror group gives up the remaining hostages, disarms, and leaves Gaza.
We've attacked more than 600 terror targets throughout Gaza. We've eliminated more than 250 terrorists, including 12 senior members of the Hamas terrorist organization and in its government branch. All of them are terrorists. All of them took part in the October 7th massacre.
A new Israeli strategy is to gain control of more sections of Gaza if Hamas refuses to surrender the hostages. This leaves whole cities like Rafah cut off from the rest of Gaza, and Hamas is reportedly facing major problems inside its organization following Israeli assassinations of top leaders. Meanwhile, Iran is now reportedly pulling its forces out of Yemen amid the U.S. airstrikes. The bombing campaign is aimed to stop the Houthis from firing its ballistic missiles at Israel and shipping in the Red Sea. The Houthis have caused a severe disruption to global trade. President Trump says he believes the Iranians will come around to direct talks with the U.S. despite their public denials they won't talk to America. The White House is demanding Iran give up its nuclear program. Trump also says Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu may come to Washington again as soon as next week. It's another sign of the improved relations since the Biden administration. Also in Washington, Senator Bernie Sanders continues his efforts to break off American military support for Israel. He put forth 2 bills to stop $8.8 billion worth of U.S. arms sales. Both bills were defeated by more than 80 votes against them. Still, 15 Democrats stood with efforts to stop the arms sales, and Axios reported the vote shows the divisions in the party over the war in Gaza at the Israeli government.